In this video I will show you how I did the full write and read tests on these refurbished, recertified whitelabel Seagate Exos X22 22TB hard drives, two of them, and I installed them in the computer and I did speed tests. The Crystal Disk Mark speed test was pretty impressive, 281 plus, even 282 on the second drive. It's you see now almost 283, so that's really, I mean, it's really fast. It's also because it's an enterprise drive supposedly, so it should be better, but also because of the 7200 RPM higher speed. And I use this program, this H2 test info something. You see the website on the program there. And this took a really long time to do this because it's really writing a 1 GB file on. I could choose to test less of the drive of the disk, but here I was trying to do the registration on Seagate for these serial numbers just to see if it works. It didn't work because they are white labeled. It's like they are not recognized. It's without the brand, like no name drives. And then the drive got hot. I had to install a fan on these drives eventually because it was really just not enough, the cooling from the case fan. So I got a case fan, and I really literally taped it. I used duct tape. I put it on the hard drive cage. You will see that in another video at some point. And here again 53 degrees, 52 degrees, and I was trying to use the graphics card to use DaVinci Resolve, do some HDR analysis on some clips, but it wouldn't really work at the same time, and I had to move one drive actually at the same during this process. This is throughout a few days. It really, and also I was hibernating the computer, so the time that you see in those small program windows, it's not actually the runtime. It's interesting. I think it's a bit of a bug in them because it shows the total time like the computer was on, but it wasn't on. It's just taking the time from the system clock and comparing it with the start time, I guess. But in between it was hibernating a few times. And here at the write, when the write was finished on one of the disks, it gave me an error that it couldn't write at the expected size. I don't know why it's doing that, but it did it on both drives. So I think it's not a problem really. Maybe there is a bug in this small application. I was thinking to use the Seagate C tools to do the test, but usually I use this small program and it's pretty straightforward. You write the files and then it reads them, compares with the, tries to check what is written, that's still there. Usually you do this test for USB drives that are reporting a fake size like 10 giga, like 100 giga, 256 giga, and actually it's only 256 mega, and it keeps rewriting the same partition and you lose data basically. But this is what I really wanted here, and I kept checking the temperature and the current pending sector on the smart info and reallocation, how many reallocated sectors there were, and everything was really great throughout the test. It was no reallocated sectors, thankfully, and also the read error rate, I saw it was going up and down. The higher the number, the better, I believe, and it was dynamic, so it was changing. I read a bit on the internet. I don't know, it doesn't seem to be a problem. I mean, the drive is okay, there are no warnings in Windows, everything is reported okay. It must be something about how Seagate drives work. The Western Digital drive doesn't do that. Yeah, these tests, they really took a really long time to complete, but eventually they finished, and I was able to make the drives, keep them cooler under 50 degrees on full load, and it took about 2 days and a half, 3 days like this. And I did a few a few copy tests, and once all these tests were finished, once everything was okay for sure that there was no problem, I swapped the letters with the existing drives with these ones, and then I started copying data, and that's gonna take a long time. And also it's important, especially that they are refurbished, recertified, white label, almost could say e-waste. Make sure you back up your data. You have your data on multiple drives, so if one drive fails, it's not a big deal. Thanks for watching.